All right, so we have a very interesting question over here. It is acute angle bearing. So, of course, the north is going to be here. Of course, the west is here. Come on. The west is here, the south, and of course, the east. Now, and you are given 30 degrees as the angle between the direction of where you are going to, that is A, and east. You remember from the previous questions, the direction given to you or the angle given to you is always between north and that place you are going to, or between south and that place you are going to. That was the reason why we could easily just use the angle given to us to solve the question. But in this case, the angle given to us is not the angle between that direction and north. So the angle given to us in this case is not the angle between north and A. And you have to remember that if A is close to north than it is close to south, that is, if it is closer to north than it is close to south, you have to measure the bearing as the bearing is going to be the direction or the angle between it and north. The bearing will be the angle between that place you are going to and north. And why is A the place we are going to? If you see from the question, it says A from B. That is, B is the starting point. You are going to A. So the angle between A and north will be what? Will be the bearing of A from B. Get it? Okay. Now, if this A is actually close to B, if it is close to south, it is now going to be the angle between A and south. Again, don't ever forget this. It is never the angle between A and east or between A and west. I mentioned it in the first video. Always remember that. This is a trick question. If you don't pay attention to this, you are going to get the answer wrong. You will just go ahead and just say north 30 degrees east. That is not correct because the angle that you are supposed to use has to be between north and A. Why? Because A is close to north. If A was close to south, it would be different. It's going to be the angle between south and A. So now let's get down to business. Since we have 30 degrees given to us, and we know that the total angle from north to east is 90 degrees. It's a right angle. The angle from north to east is 90 degrees. So easily, what do we do for us to get the angle between north and A? That angle that is going to be the bearing. So we can just go over there and call it, let's say we call that angle A. Let's call it angle A. So now we have two angles in that right angle. We have 30 degrees and we have A. So very easily, we can just say A plus 30 degrees equals to what? 90 degrees. Why? Because the sum of angles between north and east is 90 degrees, okay? Or you can just say it is a right angle. No problem. So we can then go ahead and say A equals to what? 90 degrees minus 30 degrees. And with that, the answer is very obvious. The answer then is going to be, let's put it right here, A equals to what? 60 degrees. So which means the bearing is going to carry 60 degrees. It's not going to carry 30 degrees. It's going to carry 60 degrees. I've explained the reason already. So now, what is the final bearing, the final answer going to be? So let's try to create a little space over here and put the right answer there. So what is the right answer going to be now? The right answer, since we know that A is actually between north and east, so you can just write out north and east. So you can go ahead and write out north over here and write your east over here. So what angle are we going to put in between? It's going to be 60 degrees. So which means the bearing of A from B is going to be north 60 degrees east. That is 60 degrees northeast. So that's what the answer is going to be. And that's that for this video.